5-year prison sentence for leaving the scene of an accident and 10 years probation for killing someone doesn't make much sense to the Rand family. It's taken police and road crews over 8 hours to finish cleaning up and to make sure that the fire did not extremely damage the road. Now, the highway is still shut down, but we have been told that it should be reopening here in the next couple of hours. This makes the 7th consecutive year that Newman Smith High School has made it to state. The students say they've never been so excited. Amanda, this has become a very controversial issue, not just in Waxahachie, but also the surrounding areas. Jennifer Seymour will have to travel 20 to 30 miles to have her baby.
My biggest concern is what happens to any of us who are pregnant that go into any kind of preterm distress or any kind of complications and don't have time to get to another hospital.
Come June 30th, Baylor Medical Center in Waxahachie will temporarily suspend its labor and delivery unit. With a growing community, more than 45,000 people were seen in the hospital's ER this past year. Having 66 beds is forcing the hospital to turn down patients or send them to other hospitals.
We go on divert about twice a week now, meaning that we don't have beds for our patients that come in emergency need.
Dr. Valerie Gorman believes that maternity beds would best be used for other patients. Over 87% of the hospital's patients are ER admissions.
In order to meet that need, we need more space.
OBGYN Dr. Jason Brown says he has many concerns. Every month, about 200 pregnant women are seen at the hospital and around 70 babies are delivered.
My main concern with the hospital being that distance is that some patients will actually deliver in their car or deliver in a manner that they really weren't looking forward to.
I just felt like that being here close to the hospital was the best thing for me. If anything happened, I was moments away, and now that's not the case.
Land has already been purchased for a larger hospital to be built, but it could take 5 to 7 years for the building process to begin. For Channel 8, I'm Brittany Molinar. Art Rand had worked for UPS for 17 years when he was hit by a drunk driver. It took 3.5 years for the case to go to trial, and when it did, Ryan May received 10 years probation for intoxicated manslaughter and 5 years prison sentence for leaving the scene of an accident. Rand's wife, Catrice, and their family all agree he should have gotten a longer sentence.
If I have to live with the consequences of someone else's actions, that person should have to live with those consequences just as well.
6 months after the trial, the defense attorney filed a motion to shorten May's prison sentence to probation. Serving 6 months isn't the only thing the Rands are angry about. A 5-year prison sentence for leaving the scene of an accident and 10 years probation for killing someone doesn't make much sense to the Rand family.
They don't have a clue what they did to my life. And some of the things I'm still struggling with.
For some people in the courtroom, tomorrow morning will determine their future.
To come back 6 months later and present it all over again now is kind of like a slap in the face. But I think once the judge has passed his sentence, we thought that was all said and done. That chapter of our lives was closed.
But for others, tomorrow morning will only refuel bad memories. Brittany Molinar, Channel 8 News. A wreck on Highway 121 has made it a long and stressful day for street crews and drivers. But for Randy Pierce, long and stressful doesn't begin to cover it. Pierce works for a company called Leap of Faith Trucking. And a leap of faith is exactly what saved his life today.
Somebody's watching over me. It wasn't my time yet.
Pierce was driving an 18-wheeler when he was cut off by a street sweeper and dump truck. The collision sent Pierce's truck across the lanes and up onto the bridge's wall in flames. After seeing the wreckage, no one could believe that there were only minor injuries.
We were lucky and kind of dodged a bullet today.
Pierce, who was hauling 40,000 pounds of chicken, was able to jump out of the passenger side door before his truck exploded. Close friend Kayla Dickinson was running errands when her husband called her about what happened.
I couldn't understand how he made it out alive. God had to have his hand on Randy because there's no other way he could have gotten out of that.
It's taken police and road crews over 8 hours to finish cleaning up and to make sure that the fire did not extremely damage the road. Now, the highway is still shut down, but we have been told that it should be reopening here in the next couple of hours. Brittany Molinar, Channel 8 News.